Radio Muse. INDIERE.
Independent Radio Exchange.
Radio Muse Network is part of the INDIERE project, which is co-funded by the Creative Europe program of the European Union.
INDIERE Journalist Residency Reportages.
Auditeurs des radios du réseau Campus France, bienvenue dans ce nouvel épisode du projet Independent Radio Exchange, plus connu sous le nom de INDIERE. D'abord appelé Radio Muse et maintenant INDIERE Radio Exchange, ce projet consiste à réunir les plus importantes radios indépendantes et associatives d'Europe dans le but de partager et diffuser les musiques actuelles et alternatives. 4 acteurs principaux. Radio Student à Ljubljana en Slovénie, Radio Corax à Halle en Allemagne, Radio Popolare à Milan en Italie, et enfin Radio Campus France et son réseau de 30 radios. Le but est de promouvoir les artistes, groupes ou labels indépendants et locaux et de les diffuser à l'échelle européenne à travers les stations des radios impliquées et leurs réseaux respectifs. Cette semaine, nous partons en Slovénie, en passant par sa capitale Ljubljana, dans la petite commune de Tolmin où se tenait du 14 au 17 juillet 2022 la 4e édition du festival Butik qui accueillait cette année plus de 3000 festivaliers venus d'un peu partout en Europe. Avec plus de 70 artistes programmés, dont 23 artistes internationaux, russes, italiens, un nord-américain, mais pour la plupart allemands, et 46 nationaux principalement slovènes, mais aussi quelques croates, italiens et macédoniens, le festival offre un large panorama des acteurs de la scène club indépendante en Slovénie et permet aux artistes slovènes de côtoyer et de se mesurer aux pointures européennes dans ce domaine. Basé à Tolmin, petite commune de 11 000 habitants proche de la frontière italienne, située dans la vallée de la Soča, à l'est de la Slovénie, l'événement accueillait pour la 4e fois consécutive un large panel des activistes nationaux œuvrant dans le milieu des musiques électroniques et la culture du clubbing. Membre de l'Union européenne depuis 2004 et l'un de ses plus petits pays avec à peine 2 millions d'habitants, la Slovénie, et notamment Ljubljana, sa capitale, sont le centre d'une intense activité culturelle où les musiques actuelles, et notamment celles dites électroniques, se développent depuis plus de 3 décennies en faisant preuve d'un dynamisme qui interpelle celui qui s'y intéresse. À l'invitation de Radio Student à Ljubljana, à l'occasion du festival Butik et dans le cadre de la résidence de journalistes intégrée dans le dispositif européen INDIERE, Radio Campus FM Toulouse est partie à la découverte de cette scène et de quelques-uns de ses acteurs. L'occasion de rencontrer et d'échanger avec ceux qui font vivre au quotidien la création slovène, qu'ils soient simplement DJ, producteurs, gérants de studio, home studio, responsables de labels indépendants, VJ, organisateurs d'événements, programmateurs, disquaires ou tout cela à la fois. Comment voit-il l'Europe culturelle à travers le prisme des musiques actuelles ? Quelle est leur opinion de la scène musicale en Slovénie ? Que pense-t-il du festival Butik ? Quelles sont les dynamiques locales ? Peut-on parler de métissage dans la musique ? Voici quelques-unes des questions que nous avons posées au fil des rencontres de ce court périple de 4 jours. Tour d'horizon non exhaustif en forme de sonorama documentaire par François BERCHENKO pour Campus FM Toulouse et le réseau Campus France.
So I'm MatiC HERZOG. I produce music and DJ sometimes under my last name. And I've been working on music production for some years now. And I just really like it. It's an interesting life project, so to speak.
So for you to be programming festival is something you do usually, or is something exceptional? How you describe that?
More exceptional, I would say more exceptional. This is my first time here. I think this is the third edition of the festival, I think so. It's my first time playing here, and I play a couple of times a year, depending on the year, and if we perhaps still organize something or otherwise, but I don't play that often. And for me it was actually pretty fun that I played an early set at the beginning of the festival. I tried to do a nice warm-up in my own rhythms. And
the tracks you mix are Slovenian tracks, European, maybe American tracks?
I would say a mix of everything. This time I didn't play any Slovenian tracks because we don't really have home genre of what I played. So I played some sort of down tempo, maybe trip hop, something funky from time to time. And what we have, it's mostly techno, electronic. It can get quite dark, or you have this minimal housey underground type of stuff. So yeah, but otherwise when we play some local, more closed events in Ljubljana, if it's more electronic oriented public, not like this, that it's such a wide variety of people just here for party. If it's more like a listening group, I always try to play some of my friends' stuff, or even maybe a track of my own. So, yeah.
Have you ever present your work? I don't know, Italy maybe, or Austria?
No, never.
So you are 100% Slovenian artist?
Yeah. If an opportunity comes, of course I would be happy to, but for now, no.
Do you think to be programmed in Butik Festival will open that kind of opportunity?
I don't think so. Honestly, no. I think having an interview with you probably can open a lot more interesting options than being on a lineup on a local festival. But yeah.
On your point of view, what would you say? What is your opinion about the electronic music scene here in Slovenia right now?
In Slovenia?
Yes.
I think it's pretty good. I think a lot of people are trying to make really good music, and a lot of them are already succeeding. We have quite a few interesting projects, but it's I would say it's a little bit more underground. It's niche still. There are some people that are making electronic music that is a bit more commercial, and they also have some good success, for sure. But yeah, we have a fun little community in Slovenia, I think, where most of the people, if not everybody that makes music and also DJs, know each other. I think we quite often send each other tracks. I think everyone has a person here, a friend there that also plays or DJs, and we send music around, maybe get together sometimes, listen to tracks, and we also have a very lively after-party scene in Ljubljana, in Slovenia. We have a couple of groups of people where they can DJ for hours and hours. So yeah.
I see a lot of French people here.
Yeah,
and German people.
Yeah.
So it's a surprise for you, or?
It is a little bit. It was the same last year. I was really surprised that so many French people were here. But I don't know, maybe I figured there were some, I think last year already, some French DJs also playing, and I was like, okay, maybe they like have some nice fans following at home, and I don't know, but I would say it's also because of this location that is really nice and appealing, and it's on the really outmost west part of Slovenia that is close to Italy. It's relatively close to Austria. I don't know how far it is from France. Depends where you come from France.
5 minutes.
Yeah, sure. Hi.
Can we go?
I have 5 minutes.
So, Masha, can you present yourself? Can you tell us what you do here?
Oh, I came here to play music.
Okay, so you're a kind of artist.
Yes, I'm an artist. I'm a DJ.
Since?
For 4 years now. Yeah, started playing 4 years ago.
So is the first time you play in a festival, or you regularly have gigs?
I do regularly have gigs, but mostly in clubs. And yes, this is my first time playing in a festival.
And somewhere else than Slovenia, you play, I don't know, in Italy?
Yeah,
France,
I also played in Austria, in Portugal, in Serbia, some places around, yes.
Mainly in clubs?
Mainly in clubs. And also, we're here in Slovenia, we're pretty big fans of open air events. So when the summer comes, that's what we like to do the most. And that's what I enjoy playing the most also. And we also organize parties ourselves with friends, so we connect with different crews from different countries, and I think this is the way to go. In such a small scene, I think it's important to support each other and to bring other people who are unknown in your country to show them.
Last question. What is your opinion on Slovenian scene?
Oh, it's amazing. Just not enough people for it. Yeah. So everybody come dance to Slovenia. We have enough space and enough good music. Yeah.
Thank you a lot for your time and your 5 minutes.
No problem. Thank you very much. Have a good day. So my name is Stella, I'm VJ 5237 and I'm making live visuals at the Forest stage. So tonight on Friday and tomorrow on Saturday. So yeah, I'm gonna be visualizing music.
You are from Ljubljana?
Yeah, I'm from Ljubljana.
How did you come to do that? It's your main occupation? Or?
Oh yeah, it's my main occupation. I'm an artist, so visualizations are my main focus in my art. I'm also making like audio-visual installations, and yeah, I was invited to VJ at the festival.
You only act in Slovenia, or maybe you produce your art in, I don't know, in Austria, France, Italy?
Well, with live visuals mainly in Slovenia, but we're having this audio-visual installation this year in Sweden. Yes. Yeah, so we're going to Sweden this year, but it's gonna be like a gallery piece, actually interactive audio-visual installation. So yeah, we're traveling for the first time with the installation this year to Sweden.
So for you, Europe is the next step?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
What is your opinion, your impression about the Slovenian music scene, which we are linked to quite closely?
Well, it's really strong. I mean, especially the underground electronic scene, I would say it's really big in Slovenia, because we also have this Club K4 that has 30-plus-year-old tradition of electronic dance music and underground electronic parties. So I would say Slovenia is
really strong in like DJ subculture and also VJ subculture, because I know that in Slovenia we have like really strong VJ scene, so people making live visuals on the events. So I think that's something to be really proud of.
Do you speak French?
No.
Okay, but you speak quite well English.
Thank you.
I notice a lot of Slovenian people speak English.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think because we never had synchronized cartoons when we were growing up, so everybody learned to speak English, at least myself, from the television.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you a lot.
Radio Muse. INDIERE.
Independent Radio Exchange.
Butik Big Nose, Ljubljana. All these are customers.
Yeah, this is actually also a DJ and a producer, and he works here.
You mean in a club or something? DJ KPOW, disques.
Yeah, I mean, all DJs here, I mean, we all play clubs and different events.
There's a lot of clubs in Ljubljana.
Not so many.
Around 15,
let's say,
20?
no, I think less. I mean, if you count all the venues, maybe, but just clubs, let's say the more non-mainstream clubs, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at Metelkova City or something like that. Maybe I left some 6, 7, let's say. And the club K4, which is also kind of not mainstreamish. And then you have mainstream clubs, also like 4, 5, I think 3 or 4 or 5.
K4 is well known.
Yeah, K4 is the oldest club in the city, especially for alternative or not mainstream stuff. I think they, not sure the exact, but it was opened in the 80s already. It was like a students club that evolved into serious club after years.
So a DJ can earn his life here, playing here and there. And
Depends what kind of DJ you are. You can, but you cannot make.
You have to make compromises.
Well, depends. Me personally, I just do clubs or festivals or this kind of events, but not so much corpo stuff. But yeah, if you are into corpo stuff, like playing all the genres, or if you're a wedding DJ or something like that, if you can make a lot of money, but I mean not a lot of money, but you can make money enough to make a living. But you know, most of DJs / producers who made it, they went out, they made it out, like DJ Umek or Grammatic.
You mean they don't live anymore here?
No. I mean,
So they went to Germany, for example?
either Germany or Grammatic is in US. Umek, I think, lives here, but he's always on the road. So yeah.
And is he an exception or?
Yeah, I don't know. It depends. Also, let's say my friend DJ Nightwave. She also works a lot, but she lives in UK for over 10 years now. So yeah, basically everybody moved out.
They don't have any other alternative.
I mean, it's a small market here, and you know, in 2 years you can do a rotation of all the clubs around the country, and then that's it. I mean, you know. So it depends what you really want. Depends what kind of DJ. Are you just DJing, or are you a DJ and producer, etc. So for
And most of DJs are producers, or?
not really, can't say. Let's say me personally, I'm not. I'm just a DJ for 25 years. So yeah.
I'm Aljaz GNEZDA, aka Eliaz, from Idrija, Slovenia. I'm 30 years old and I'm a Slovenian music producer and DJ.
So, Eliaz, how would you describe what you do in general in terms of music, electronic music?
Okay, so first I would say that by my heart I'm not a DJ but I'm a producer, because since I started dealing with electronic music, that was about 10 years ago. Before that I was a drummer for 10 years, playing in musical school and then in various punk bands, so I was always more interested in producing my own music than in DJing. But yeah, if I had to choose one, I would be first a producer and then a DJ.
Talking of that, would you say that you play a lot in a year?
Actually,
2 times a month, 3-4 times a month, every night, I don't know.
Before COVID, in 2019 I had my first releases and I also had my first gigs out of Slovenia. And in 2019 I played in Hopetose Berlin, I played Not Club Paris, I played in Manchester, I played in Kiev Riverport, then start of 2020 Fold, which is the best club in UK, in London, and then my last gig before COVID was in Moscow for Exart Crew. And then the COVID hit and I don't know, I feel only the big names are remembered by promoters and organizers, and we small names who were just beginning to have some success have been forgotten. I mean, I didn't have one gig out of Slovenia this year. I had only 2 gigs in Ljubljana, and that's basically it. So yeah, I have to do something with that, find a booking agency or something, because I feel quite bad for not having any gigs. I mean, we don't have any booking agencies in Slovenia. I think it's totally new for me. I didn't have any contact with any booking agency so far, so I don't know. I hope someone will be interested, because I have quite a lot of releases. I mean, a lot. I have 8 or 9 records already released.
So, for example, when you play here in Butik or when you play in Paris or in Kiev, what about the money you have?
The prices. I mean, I will not go to exact numbers, but for DJ set... No, man, it's...
No, a few hundreds.
Yeah, a few hundreds, exactly, a few hundreds, yeah. But for the DJ set, my fee is 1 time smaller as for the live act, because it's for the live act is, it's so much preparations. For DJ set, I can play records. The only preparation I have for DJ set is listening to records at home and putting them in my record bag. But for live set, I mean, it's a lot more of trouble than playing a DJ set. So I think it would be right to have the triple amount of a DJ set, but yeah, nobody would pay for that. So yeah.
Talking about beginners, what is your opinion of the actual music scene here in Slovenia? Maybe I don't know, in Ljubljana. Ljubljana seems to be more dynamic.
Yeah, of course, Ljubljana is the capital, and like the music scene here in Slovenia, I think it's really, really, really good. I mean, we have only 2 million people living in this country, and like we have 20 really, really good DJs. I said 20, maybe more, maybe less, but like the scene here is really, really good. My friend Nits, who has been, he's also playing here tonight, who has been a program manager of our best club in Slovenia, K4. He has been a program manager there for 10 years. He said a lot of times when we bring a big guest from abroad, from somewhere from Europe or even America, the locals play better than the guest who is known all over the world. And he wouldn't just say that, but that is true. I mean, I have experienced it by myself. I mean, and yeah, I think it's really good. We have a lot of potential now.
C'était Butik Festival 2022. Photographie sonore de la scène electro en Slovénie. Europe culturelle et multiculturalisme par le prisme des musiques actuelles. Un documentaire radiophonique de François BERCHENKO dans le cadre de la résidence de journalistes organisée par le projet européen Independent Radio Exchange. Avec la participation des artistes slovènes MatiC HERZOG, alias HERZOG, DJ Masa, Stella alias DJ 5237, Luka JELOCNIK alias DJ KPOW de la boutique de disques Big Nose à Ljubljana et du DJ producteur Aljaz GNEZDA alias Eliaz, basé à Idrija. Merci à Radio Student, à Ljubljana et particulièrement à Stella Ivšek. Merci à Louis Grundman de Radio Corax à Halle et à Nicolo Gufanti de Radio Popolare à Milan. Merci également à Nicolas HORBER et Emile PALMENTIER du réseau Campus France pour le support et la logistique. Enregistrements et entretiens menés par François BERCHENKO. Prise de son réalisée en Slovénie, à Ljubljana et à Tolmin entre le 13 et 16 juillet 2022 durant la 4e édition du festival de musique électronique Butik. Un programme radiophonique réalisé par Campus FM à Toulouse pour la série INDIERE, diffusée sur le réseau national des radios campus en France et les réseaux de radios partenaires en Allemagne, Italie et Slovénie.
Radio Muse. INDIERE.
Independent Radio Exchange.
Radio Muse Network is part of the INDIERE project, which is co-funded by the Creative Europe program of the European Union.
INDIERE journalist residency reportages.